All right. Welcome, everybody. It's Bryan Bedford here with the Bedford Agency and Recruit Route. And boy, I am thrilled to be with you on this chilly early January day here on our YouTube channel. And we're going to be doing more here. You're going to see over the next coming weeks and months a lot more on YouTube. But today, I really just wanted to share a little bit of insights on what we're doing from an event perspective here in the next very few short weeks. We have launched a first of its kind to Oklahoma, the high school NIL and college recruiting summit. It'll be the evening of January 27th at 6:30 p.m. It is designed for a wide sweeping group of folks, from athletic directors to coaches to parents, student athletes, and even local businesses. People who want to give back to the community, want to be engaged with student athletes. So we've got a lot to cover. We plan on having special guests from a lot of different areas of the industry. We'll have former conference commissioners at the college level. We'll have some of the best and brightest minds around NIL and certainly around college recruiting. The market and the industry is changing dramatically. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a minute. But this event, it will be tremendous. We've dropped it in the show notes here for you to register. So please take advantage of that opportunity and register. We've already got a great group of people that have already registered since we announced it earlier this week. The event, again, will take place on January the 27th. And it'll be in the evening, starts at 6:30, go till about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And we'll be at the station in the city of Moore, which is right off of I-35, just south of the Oklahoma City Metro, between Oklahoma City and Norman. If you're coming up from Dallas, you're coming down from Tulsa, love to have you. We expect a full house, so make sure you register so that we can get an opportunity to have a head count. The event is free, no charge, and again, we expect a full house that evening. We've got some great sponsors. In addition to the Bedford Agency and Recruit Route, we also have our friends from Sweat is Free, which is a performance facility in Moore, Oklahoma, that has 6 or 7 student athletes engaged in high school NIL today. So you get to hear from Gary Warren and that team as well, and kind of their passion for NIL and the community and so on and so forth. So a great opportunity. What's changing and what's transformational in this space? Well, let me kind of talk through a couple of different things. One, if you've been following college athletics since 2021, you've had the introduction of name, image, and likeness. You've also had things in the last couple of years around the transfer portal and really the opportunity for a one-time transfer allowance to happen. Those two things, and now the House settlement, which is will introduce things like revenue sharing and centralized disclosures and things like that, have all created a bunch of chaos at the collegiate level, but also has ripple effects to the high school level. And so we're seeing high school student athletes be impacted with roster moves and roster implications changing. We've seen NIL deals that are happening both in college and in high school with collectives and, let's say, real NIL. So a number of different things are happening right now, and it's certainly very confusing for many people to get their arms wrapped around it. Plus, just the old adage of trying to get an opportunity to go to play your sport in college is always challenging, and so there are tips, insights, changing landscape around the calendar, national signing date. We talked about roster sizes being shrunk or increased depending on the sport. All of that is very dynamic and transformational right now. So it's important to get your arms around it. It's important for people to have a sense of what's happening. And so this opportunity, this workshop, is really our opportunity to give back, give to the community, and provide some education and provide some expertise that can help you. So we hope that you get the chance to join us on January the 27th for the high school NIL and college recruiting summit. And we'll announce our speakers here as we get a little further into this. But hopefully today gives you great insight. If you have questions about the event, you can email us at thebedfordagency@gmail.com. And if you have more questions or anything like that, follow us on social media, or you can check out thebedfordagency.com. For all of us at the Bedford Agency, thanks for being with us today, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks and have a good day.